Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Good morning. Can you hear me? Back there, people? Okay, yes. Thank you very much for attending this morning service. I'm impressed. So many, people here today. So I'm very glad to, be here as a guest speaker, and I'm so happy to share the Buddha's teaching with you this morning. So this is a message for Dharma school kids. So I should make it, short, not a 3-hour message, right? So anyway, this morning I'd like to share with you some teaching by a Buddha, and using this. Do you know what it is? Yes, 17.
It's a white elephant.
Yeah, white elephant. Sorry, this is just a black and white. I don't know white or no, but anyways, this is the elephant. And then I think you can count numbers, right? You can count numbers. So how many fish? How many fish? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you sure? Everyone has 5? Yes. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. See, this is a elephant. Then, if we, look at this is elephant. But this elephant has a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 feet. According to our knowledge, animals and the elephants should have 4 feet, right? But this elephant has 5 feet. It's weird. It's very confusing. Yeah. Okay, so now I know you can count numbers. So let me test you, give you another test, to check you can count the number. How many birds? 1, 2, 3. How many birds? 1, 2. And then how many birds? If we look at the upper part, the bird should be 2. Right? But when we look at the bottom part, we can see 3 birds. Right? This is a weird picture too. Right? So just to take a look at the bottom part, yeah, there are 3 birds, but the upper part there are 2. This is another strange picture. I know you can count the number, but this is a kind of strange picture that confuses our eyes. Then I have another picture to check your vision. To check your vision, which is longer? You can see two lines, right? And yes, back, girl. Which is longer? Top one, yeah. Top one. How about you?
They're both the same.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, to our eyes, the upper top one looks longer. But if I, put the bottom one top. Then this line, the length of this line is same. Although to our eye, this upper one looks longer, but the actuality, the reality is these 2 lines are same length. See? So yeah, those are like trick illustrations or like an illusion illustration. Right? the knowledge our brain has, and then the image which our eyes actually see are different, doesn't match. So that's why there's, illustration give us some confusion or weird feeling. So for example, see, we have a knowledge, animal, elephant has 4 feet. But our eyes give the information, 5 feet to our brain. So that's why the knowledge we have and the information from our eyes doesn't match. So that's why we get the weird feeling or confusion. And then same thing happens when we take a look at this illustration. See, we have the kind of assumption the number of those birds should be same. But if we take a look at the upper part, our eyes give us perspective, and then if we take a look at the bottom part, our eyes give us the information. Hey, there are 3 birds. But our brain has a kind of assumption the number should be same. So that's why we get confused. So, Shakyamuni Buddha teaches us that our daily life is something like this. So most of us think what we see is true, or what we know, our knowledge is reliable or right. However, in daily lives, as you know, there are many cases in which our eyes or our knowledge is not so true, not so reliable. But we usually cling or attach to what we see or what we know. So that's why we say, you're wrong, I'm right. You're wrong, I'm right. And then this is how we have conflict, fighting, war, those kind of things. And then those kind of, fighting, conflict bring us suffering. And then see, when, we point somebody, hey, you're wrong, I'm right. But only 1 finger is pointing at other people. But how about 3 fingers? 3 fingers pointing myself. So my body, teaching me, hey, how about you? Are you sure? When we say, you're wrong. See, only one finger is pointing people, but 3 fingers, hey, are you sure? So, Shakyamuni Buddha, he teaches the origin of our suffering, our conflict lies in us. So the problem is maybe we have a very strong ego or prejudice. So that's why we have a conflict or fighting. So in Buddhism, this kind of confusion is called ignorance. Some Dharma school students know 3 poisons in Buddhism, right? Greed, anger, and the ignorance. So this ignorance is that kind of confusion. So, and then, so that's why Shakyamuni Buddha speaking to us, hey, wake up. Wake up to your ignorance. And then take a look at the things as they are. So the first thing of the 8-fold light path, Hashodo, is a right view. Right view. To see things as they are is very, very important. So when we see things as they are, we can truly know my life, myself, what kind of life I'm living now. So the first thing is light view, and then to see things as they are. And then this is the first step of practicing Buddhism. But even if we truly realize my ignorance, but still we are under the influence of my ignorance. But since we now know my ignorance, then we can pay more attention to my behavior. Right? We can live more carefully. So this is how we change our life. The Buddhist teaching is not just intellectual understanding, knowing myself, and then we try to change our life. This is the practice of Buddhist teaching. So this is how we practice the Shinshu or Buddhist teaching. And then this is how we can live a better life, which means we have less misunderstanding, miscommunication. So I hope you to come to the temple and then listen to this Dharma. And then I hope you to live a more wonderful, nice life with the Buddha and the Buddhist teaching. Thank you very much for listening carefully. Please join me, Gasho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu.